Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back once again. I think sometimes I have this perception that certain things, like, I feel like it's normal for everybody to know. Though I've been proved wrong by certain questions, like when people ask about it, I feel like, oh, people still don't know, but I feel like it's something everybody knows. So now I want to put that perception aside and talk about it, because recently I've been getting comments about it and others say they are new Muslims, so definitely I have to do certain videos. So today the video requested is about Ghusul. We are going to talk about Ghusul. And before we do it, we have to know things that will make you go into that state, and then how to do it. So we have mandatory things that are mandatory when you go into that condition. It means it's mandatory for you to perform ghusl, and some are recommended situations. So we start with the mandatory one first, because that's what will make you to do ghusl. The first one is when you have a wet dream. You require to make ghusl when you wake up. And then the second one is after menstrual period. As women, you have to make ghusl. And then the third one is postnatal bleeding. That one also definitely requires ghusl. And then when someone converts into the deen as a new Muslim, ghusl is required for you. Sexual intercourse, definitely for couples. Ghusl is required for you. And then when a Muslim dies, under that situation too, ghusl is made for the dead body. Then the recommended ones are, like, you can do it if you want, you won't do it. Yeah, so before Jum'ah prayer, of course, and then Eid prayer, and then there's a hadith the Prophet, peace be upon him, said to do ghusl after you bath the dead. So under that condition too, and also before entering Mecca, that one too is recommended to do. Some to say you can just perform wudu. So these are also recommended parts. Then we come to the ghusl itself. The first pillar, we have pillars in ghusl, which is, the first one is intention, and the second one is washing the whole body, because that's what Allah said, that if you are in a state of janaba, you have to wash your whole body, meaning like water has to touch every part, every tiny hair of your body. So the first thing to do is the intention, and not necessarily meaning you have to utter it with words that, oh, I'm going to make wudu, or I'm making intention to go for ghusl. No, you don't have to utter it, but just having that intention is what we are talking about, is enough. Then the first process is you make your dua for entering the bathroom. Then you say Bismillah before you enter the bathroom, because you don't have to recite anything there. So when you enter, you wash your hand to make sure you've purified from every dirt. Then you wash your private parts to make sure you remove any kind of defilement. You wash it very well. Then you make wudu as the next thing, the normal wudu. You wash your hand 3 times, you wash your mouth, put water, you gargle it, then throw it out 3 times. In your nose, you sniff water in your nose, though it's painful, but some do it, some too just normal. You put water in your nose, and then you wash your face very well. Make sure every part, because some people make wudu and even the face they don't wash it well. You have to make sure when making wudu you wash your face, the entire face, very well. Then you wash your hands to the elbow, the next one to the elbow, each one 3 times. You put water, wipe your hair in your ears, then you pour water in your hair. You make sure you scrub it very well so that water will enter into your scalp to the root of your hair. You massage it very, very well and make sure every part of your hair is wet and covered with water. Then the next step is you divide like your body into 2. You wash your right side first. Make sure you pour water, you rub, you pour water, you rub, like just to make sure water has entered into the skin. Just as when you're doing wudu, you just don't have to be pouring the water over. No, you have to scrub it. So as you pour water over your body, you scrub it very well 3 times. Then you come to your left hands and do that one too 3 times. Then your ghusl is complete. During the process of the wudu, you can leave your feet. So after everything, you wash your feet. That one too, some say depending, if you feel like you are standing in water in the process of bathing, then you wash your feet. But if the water is flowing away and everything is clean, you don't have to. But you wash your feet as the last step, then you are done. And you can use that wudu to make your prayer. If nothing that breaks wudu breaks it, then you are good to go. So I would think the simple explanation as to how ghusl is done. Assalamu alaikum.